Okay, well this one's probably going to work a little bit backwards because I'm going to show a project. This was the cutting pattern set up by artcam, and there's the ring underneath. And I'm not going to show you how to build the ring. That's pretty straightforward. But I'm going to show the ring in the round here. We're going to go to the little icon up top here. We're going to go back to the wrapped ring only. We'll get rid of the material, we'll get rid of the machine relief, and we're going to go apply, and okay, we're at the wrapped ring, the front relief. No, we want to get rid of the front relief too. Apply. Okay, there we go. And we'll close this, and then we'll get rid of the background. This is a little project. This is just a kind of a straightforward little project to show you the ring, the capability of this program. Okay, there's, where'd she go? There we go. There's flames on the side, and then the word skulls, and then a skull in the center, right? So it's a real generic type of ring, kind of cool, texture in the background and everything like that. And that was built, let's go back to the two-dimensional view, and that was built with all the line drawings and let's highlight something, and the shape editor, and let's exaggerate that again. That's just exaggerate it 2 millimeters. Go back to the ring in the three-dimensional view, and then let's add it. Let's add. You see how that jumped out there? And that's how you're building things and giving things depth, and then the computer program will understand this three-dimensional model when it wants to go to set up, when you ask it to set up your cutting program. So let's go, subtract that again. Okay, and there's the ring. And there's a couple little settings right here, and here there's a little setting, and we're going to see how this all turns out. And it's a little generic skull I have in my program. It's actually really used for a background skull. But so, that's that. And then, so now I'm actually, okay, this is another thing though, but go back to, that's the machine running in the background. I'll close that for a minute. Go back to three-dimensional view, and then go back to the icon up here, and go to the, all of these again, except for the wrapped ring. We'll get that one there. Apply. And we'll center that. Okay, and we'll close that. And this is cutting right in the center of the pattern, and you can see from up on the art to part, it started in the middle. It showed me that it was actually in the middle, and then I knew that, and I could set up my Y. But when it come to this here, I selected the vector that I just wanted to do, which was the outside one here, and then I raster angle 90, so it cuts this way, not the lengthwise. Tolerance. I know that the diameter of this, my height, is greater than 25. This is going to be 25. So I put 25 in, 25, and then I selected my tool, which was the 6th thou, and I selected, you can edit this, I showed them before. We'll cancel this because I've already run the program, and then you can do it later, or you can do it now. And I said that's what the red, I did it right away, and that's what the red one is. And then you go up top here, tool paths, save the tool path, and then it's asking you on what to save it as. Modelmaster 3-axis rotary, X equals A, and because it's a horizontal ring, I saved it like that, and X becomes Y, and Y becomes X, and because I'm using a 3-axis controller, everybody. I'm not using a 4-axis controller. I have to get one still. And then there's the pattern running. And here is the ring in here. I don't know what, I just started, right? I set up the tip of the bit, and I just wax. It's not so critical that I have to be within a thousandth of an inch. I set it up to the point of the stock here. Every time I change a program, and I don't set it up to the outermost point of the round curve of the stock, not to the top of the stock, and that seems to work out just fine for me, instead of always having to center the bit in the chuck, because that takes too long. And this one here, it's factor, which I don't want to start messing with the program, but in the setup you drag it down and you change the factor. Where's the paperwork around here? You can see where to go. Ring design tutorial modelmaster. This is find the factor number, and it's 183 divided by the circumference. The circumference of this ring here, which you told me on the not the tool pass, but we'll close this, close that, and then go on to the assistance page. And if you look at the top here, X is 91.6. Can you see that? 91.6. So I knew to divide that. The factor number became 1.99762, and I entered that in the setup. And so it understood the amount of travel required to cut the ring, the actual, so that the bit goes from endpoint all the way around to endpoint. There's no gap or no overlap. So that's that more along, and I will show you when we get more along to the top of it. And you know what? The soapy water, it's the fucking, excuse me, soapy water is the cat's ass here for stopping things from binding.